Sullivan, when you walked out of the hearing last time, that was you feeling very superior and looking very down at us and thinking you are more powerful than all of us. Am I correct to put that statement?
No, that's not correct.
But what was going on? I mean, if the chairperson is sitting there, we are here, why would you just feel this power that you don't have over parliament and just walk out?
I'm afraid it's a misinterpretation on your part. It may look that way. Unfortunately, and it's it's very unfortunate. My health isn't good, and I'm already now starting to feel quite a bit of pain sitting here.
Honorable
And I really don't think.
Mr. O'Sullivan, can we reserve that question for our later session, like I requested? That we will come and deal with that matter and give you time to solicit answers from him. Yeah. If you can please now ask him, are you fine? No. You can proceed.
So when you were saying to Honorable Skosana, go and pay your debt, and so on and so forth, in the precinct of parliament, you are continuing with your style of silencing people, intimidating people. And you thought Honorable Skosana was those kind of people who will sheepishly just disappear by you telling them about their private and personal matters. Because I think that's how you got your influence in society and in the law enforcement, where you come across personal information about people and you use it to silence them. And that fits very well into the narrative that you have become this bully in the country where you do as you wish. And you wanted to do that with Honorable Skosan. By extension, all of us sitting here.
Chairman, I didn't hear there's no question, it's just a statement.
Yeah, it's not only, we don't only ask questions, we also make
should
statements.
I respond to the statement? Okay. You know, Chairman, when I left last week, I was followed out. Actually, first of all, there was an attempt to obstruct me leaving. And then I was followed out. And then outside Parliament, without parliamentary protection, I was provoked. I don't know what it's all that squeaky noise. Outside Parliament, I was provoked. The statement was made in front of the glare of the media. He's a spy, he's running away. Look at that spy, he's running away. And I pointed out to him, very simply, I said, you're not in Parliament now. You don't I don't know what's this squeaky noise. I said, you're not in Parliament now. You don't have the protection of Parliament. It'd be better if you just go and settle your debt with the bank. And that was it. That's all I said. And it had nothing to do with bullying or trying to silence. If the member had not have been insulting me outside Parliament, I would have not said anything at all. But unfortunately, by that stage, I had heard enough insults.
Mr. O'Sullivan, just for your information, Mr. Skosana was still in Parliament. This is a precinct of Parliament, and all his privileges and yours were prevailing at that moment. So Parliament does not necessarily mean me and you sitting under this building. It means the whole precinct. And so if we're going to take that discussion further, at least have that understanding. But I want to ask a different question.
So the fact of the matter is, Chairman, I don't agree with that interpretation of the Act. I believe that Act applies to a sitting, either a committee or a parliamentary process. I don't believe it applies to the car park and the whole of the precinct. It's like saying, oh, you're in Cape Town, you can say anything you want. My interpretation, and there may be disagreement, my interpretation of it is that I was being badgered. I was being followed out and screaming and shouting at me, provoking me. And if that wouldn't have happened, there would have been no comment about go pay back the bank, or it's better if you go and settle the bank, or whatever the words were that I said. So I'm not accepting that you have parliamentary privilege everywhere. You have here, yes, you can call me all the names under the sun, and I have to sit here and tolerate it. But once you step outside, you're no longer having the protection. That's my interpretation. And if I'm wrong, then so be it. But the point is, I responded. And I'm, based on the information I had available at that time, I was just responding from my stomach and my heart, not from my head, because I was just tired of all the insults that I'd received that day.